A Guided Journey Through the Tarot by Primo Armelini. Le Mat, the Fool. The poor traveler started off in search of the truth about himself and the world. First step is the magician. For this reason, the tools and skills to act on himself and on the universe are made available to him. Now he can operate. The High Priestess. Along the way, he meets a spiritual guide who already owns the general ideas of the wisdom, which were acquired over the centuries. The Empress. The traveler meets a time of fertility and protection, security and artistic creation. The traveler's stability with the Emperor means it requires the application of the laws, which is imposed sometimes gently and sometimes by force. The Pope, the Hierophant. So he comes to the creation of the interior and exterior order, the established order. With the lover, on this path, he discovers love, doubt, and ponders a choice. Then, the Chariot. The passions that are produced in him often give rise to conflicting emotions, which require a synthesis, a direction. Here, he or she discovers confidence. Then, justice. From this, the right action and the right thought arise. She discovers justice as balance. Then, she, with the Hermit, feels then the need to isolate himself, to meditate on the meaning of past actions and future conditions. The Wheel of Fortune, then, means being in the world is revealed to the traveler as a large cycle containing many smaller cycles in an alternation of good and bad luck. Strengths. Fortitude. Mastering the existence appears as a strength, effortless exerted on the self and then projected onto the world. The Hanged Man. He, therefore, understands that it is often necessary to see things from different points of view, perhaps completely reversing the perspective. In succeeding in this work, the walker of the path discovers that every end is a beginning, and that any change always requires the end of something. The key to success with temperance is revealed to him as the mastering of the passions. The waters must be poured from a crucible to the other. they must be transfused in order to balance the levels. The devil. The flesh chains us. If we wish to satisfy carnal passions only, we chain ourselves, and we cannot blame a God for this. Indeed, we submit to the God for excellence of the material world. The Tower. Such a submission to the powers of matter allows us to progress in material successes until we become full of pride. And this submission makes us lose the perception of our limits. Therefore, it brings us at the top, only to watch us fall more violently. L'étoile, the star. Then all that is left to us is to return to the source and discover the true light from the stars and the vital energy that generated us. The moon. Yet this path of ours, bringing us back to the source, is hindered by the guardians of knowledge, who make sure that we approach it with a pure heart. The sun. But after the night comes the day. The sunlight shines on us, born again, new beings, children, endowed with a new innocence and ready to apprehend our true solar nature. Judgment. Victory, then, shows itself to us as a judgment on life, which is made of three fundamental phases: being born, living, to die. This is also a triumph over the very mystery of life. The world, finally, the realization of the entire being, unravels itself in all its elements: water, air, earth, and fire, sublimated into the quintessence. Thank you.